what I've found, something that I've needed to get used to when I've been living in my intentional way, is that sometimes is the time to do nothing. It's the time to rest and replenish, be in the present moment, and wait. And this can feel really, really, really uncomfortable because we live in a society where we have been trained that we must be doing all the time. But what I've found, which is absolutely amazing to me, is that I know absolutely when is the right time to be doing. I know that there's no point making that phone call right now because the person that I'm calling, they're not going to be available, they're not going to have what I need, and they're not going to be in a space to be able to provide that. But when I know, then it's time to pick up the phone. That's probably the simplest example that I can give, that often there's absolutely no point in pushing. Well, actually, you know what? There's never any point in just pushing because it's not the easiest and most simple way of arriving at the destination that we have intended for ourselves. So if we are able to learn to relax and wait and do the things that bring us joy, then when we know, when we know it's time to move, when it's time to do, we will know. And sometimes that doing can be really huge. Sometimes it can just be something small. But when we know that it's the right time, that's when we make the moves in the physical world, I suppose we could call it. So that's my next step in living with intention. I wonder how you feel about that. Resting, being present, and waiting rather than pushing and shoving and making plans.